Rangers they've had their slip-ups. They have to be perfect from now on. I think we were speaking off air when we discussed James Tavenier, and we spoke to him after the game, and he said, it's got to be 27 points out of 27, but he hardly looked convincing when he said it. And I think, just in terms of him, I mean, like he looked so frazzled after the game, and no wonder after that penalty miss. I mean, it's the second year running. That penalty miss from him has effectively knocked Rangers out of contributed to Rangers being knocked out of the Scottish Cup. Is he, is his Rangers career in danger of fizzling out? I wrote a piece yesterday for the paper saying that it kind of does feel that way. I don't think that he talked about there still being a belief there that they can win. I'm not sure even he believes that. I mean, how do you see the weekend going?
I mean, first thing I'd say is I'm a big Tav fan. I've been a big defender of him for 10 years, and I think it'd be a really cruel way for his Rangers career to end, for that to be the kind of epitaph, if you like, to miss the penalty that effectively ends the season. I fear it's going to be that, because I just can't see where we're getting all these wins from. Like you say, we're at a stage now where any slip up is likely the end of it. Now, we actually have a reasonable run of fixtures. I think I don't think it's outrageous for Rangers fans to say we should be taking 12 points for the next 12. St Mirren's a tough place to go, but they've had their struggles in the league. Although Rangers went to bottom of the league, Livingston, a couple of weeks ago, and struggled even just to get a point. We've then got Aberdeen and Dundee United both at Ibrox, two teams with a great deal left to play for, really. And then obviously a tough one just before the split at Falkirk, but again, shouldn't be daunting to anyone. But then after the split,
they're in the top six effectively, aren't they? And do they get much hope of catching Hibs? Probably not. So,
but I think you've got then after that, we've got to go to Tynecastle, we've got to go to Celtic Park. We're going to need to go to maybe Easter Road again. Although this season kind of brings up that permutation. Maybe Easter Road's the place you want to go, because if they just that title race with that. There's so many other things, and I think as well, on the one hand, Motherwell losing on Saturday there does make it a 3-horse race. Now I think there's no way Motherwell make up 10 points, but you also kind of feel from my point of view, it's like, oh man, is Motherwell's ball going to burst just as they're about to play Celtic and Hearts? And it's kind of, is that just their luck that Motherwell have been flying, and then all of a sudden, that wee pinprick, Celtic, other than Motherwell, have got pretty, both Celtic and Hearts don't have particularly difficult fixtures, I don't think, coming up. But look, we've seen that teams can drop points against anyone this season. I think that's been the lesson. So while we are in a title race, I obviously will, I'll hope for the best, but I've got to say I'm preparing for the worst, because I just don't think this team, I just don't think they've got it in them